Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. Yeah, VeChain is recovering a little bit today, but we're here on the 4-hour chart, and you can see that while it looks as if a 5-wave move down in this C wave could be completed, we haven't broken above resistance, that we get from our wave count, from the Elliott wave count, and the price also hasn't broken above any of the previous swing highs. So the downtrend is technically still intact, but obviously the price has reached a key pivot. From our analysis here, we get these Fibonacci support levels. These are relevant levels that align with, let's say, standard retracement levels that the price would normally reach in such a correction. We are already in a standard support zone, and 1.99 cents is the next support level for this B wave correction, which is an ABC structure with an overshooting B wave, and this could be a C wave down right now. And it's a 5-wave move. We're just waiting now for a signal that a low has formed. And be careful, I mean, the downtrend is technically still intact, but we could be really close to a low. But again, how often have we heard that, right? So that's why I always say we want to see a signal first, especially in the altcoin sector, important due to the volatility. These corrections can be quite dramatic, as you can see here. And if you assume a low is in too early, then basically get caught in a trap. Now, what are the key parameters? So 1.99 cents is support. Ideally, the price holds above it, but even if we go below it, it's just standard support. So B waves can sometimes go below these levels. The 78.6 retracement is not an invalidation point. When can we say that a low of sorts is in place? And only when we have that, we can deal with the question, is this a B wave low, which would lead to a C wave rally? Or is it just a wave 1 low here? Oops. A wave 1 that would lead to a corrective rally in wave 2, which would then lead to a lower high and a sell-off, maybe into a bear market. That's a question we need to deal with once a substantial low is formed. And the 2.54 cent level here is the first resistance level. That's Fibonacci resistance. I mean, a break above it just indicates that sentiment might be shifting. The next swing high is located around 3 cents, and then we've got the 3.35 cent level as next resistance. So really, I mean, this is really too small. So we want to get back into a series of higher highs and higher lows. There is a chance a low is in, but it's low confidence at this stage. Not really mind-blowing what's happening here from the low. So let's see if the market can break above resistance first. That's not yet a substantial signal, but a first signal that things might be changing. And then we need to see the price break, ideally in 5 waves above 3 cents. Those are the signals we are watching for. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. I mean, there is a potential that this could turn into something like an inverse head and shoulders. This is, of course, super speculative. But if we assume, okay, we have here previous resistance around 2.59 cents, just this previous swing high. And then we might get to that level, get rejected, and then break out. So this is just a scenario, which is obviously super speculative, but it is one that could play out like that. Okay, I definitely see the potential for that. It's not an unlikely pathway, given that the move down is technically complete. Okay, so as you can see, we can already identify the C wave as potentially complete, but as long as we stay below resistance, and I'll show you that now, could get another low, because the decline is labeled A wave, B wave, C wave, but this looks like 3 waves down only. So 1, 2, 3, okay, maybe another 4, 5. So it's something. It is something to watch. Yeah. So basically, this would be a 4th wave bounce, but it should stay below the 50% retracement if it really is an internal 4th wave bounce. So basically, a dead cat bounce before we get that final low. But yeah, that's overall what we're watching for. These are the parameters for VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on X, formerly Twitter, for additional updates, for some interaction, discussions around charts. Sometimes we share voucher codes there. So check it out if you're interested. Link is in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.